So the sneaker industry is kind of currently in this strange spot. Yesterday I mentioned how it kind of feels like the old days once again, feeling real like 2017-ish, because not only do we have rumors that Jordan brand is getting ready to resume off-white releases, but at the same time we got Adidas still dropping Yeezys, which it's actually been 2 years since that whole partnership officially ended. And can you imagine in 2024 we still have Adidas dropping Yeezys, which I understand, you guys are still excited for all of these old ass styles to drop. So can you really blame Adidas? Now, as we take a look at the entire partnership, once things fell through late 2022, I would say honestly, there's been like this big, huge void in the sneaker market. Honestly, it doesn't really feel like that void has been filled just yet. I mean, we got brands such as Asics, New Balance. They've been making huge leaps, but I don't really feel like anything has been honestly able to like capture that Yeezy magic, that same community feeling. I mean, even take a look at Nike. They're clearly the leaders in the industry. You would have thought once the breakup happened, they would have completely flourished. But when you take a look over at what they're doing, their sales have kind of been stagnant as of lately. So it seems like the entire industry is kind of missing that Yeezy energy. I still feel like it's up in arms to be taken. So is anybody going to step up to the plate, or is it up for Ye to do it on his own independently? Guys, if you enjoy these updates, make sure y'all smash the like button. It's very important. If you're new here, be sure to subscribe. So recently there's been this clip which has gone viral. I want to say this morning we have Ye, which he's living out in Tokyo right now. He's hopping into the back of a Benz after, I'm assuming, just a little quick shopping outing. Now, of course, everybody's talking about his appearance, saying that he's looking like 10 years younger, that he's no longer a clone, looking real healthy. So while all of that's cool and everything like that, for me, I'm more locked in on his choice of footwear, which apparently on feet, he's rocking the CDG Nike Air Max TL 2.5, a pair which just dropped. I want to say like these joints debuted like last month. I think the retail on these is like $300 or something like that. So this wouldn't be the first time that we've seen Ye rocking a Nike CDG collab, which a couple of years back he was seen rocking the foam posits. And at that time, I think that was even when he was signed to Adidas. So you can imagine the controversy there. Also this year, he's been spotted rocking a pair of black Air Force Ones on a few occasions here. So as far as Ye's choice footwear for 2024, it's essentially been like these slip-on type mules, Yeezy pods, or some different various Nike models. So of course, anytime Ye's spotted rocking Nike, people are going to speculate that he's potentially going back to Nike, all that good stuff, which you guys already know is coming. But at the end of the day, he's been there, done that. And as far as Ye linking up with anybody here in corporate America, I would say that's probably highly unlikely, at least for over here in the US for now. So we'll see what the future holds. But as far as Ye rocking Nike, I think it's giving that big fuck Adidas energy, which right now is kind of crazy timing, because we all know right now Adidas is getting ready for a big fourth quarter Yeezy drop. So very interesting timing for them. And as we kind of look into the big Yeezy drop, what it said, Adidas has like what, 50 million pairs or something like that, $50 million worth of pairs left. I would say it's probably not too much to go around. So not much to get too excited for as far as the big drop, just in my opinion. But I think once everybody heard the big news, like, everybody jumped to all the craziest conclusions, like we're gonna see 750s drop, or we're gonna get the 1050s. But at the end of the day, when we really take a look at the whole situation from a larger perspective and what we probably actually may see for this big fourth quarter drop, what I'm assuming is it's probably just like the leftover stock that we've seen just sitting on sites, all the stuff that they couldn't sell, or all of the pairs that have just been sitting in outlets. But then at the other side of things, in various regions across the country, such as places like Dubai, we've seen them still having pairs like Yeezy slides available, foam runners, and even like pairs like the 700 V1, like more highly sought after pairs. So we'll see what this whole fourth quarter Yeezy drop has in store for us. But as we look back at Ye's interesting choice of footwear, as he's rocking these CDG Nike joints right here, I think the positive thing that we can look from this is last year, I believe my boy was walking around barefoot. So I think it's just a positive sign that he's actually rocking sneakers this go around. Now, if you're old enough, essentially there was a time, if you can remember, when anything that Ye was rocking on feet essentially would become hype. Everybody wanted to get them and they would run out to try to purchase them. Think back to like 2015 Ultra Boost days. You just had to kind of be there. But then again, that's 2015. We're now in 2024, about to head into the new year. So does Ye still have that star power even through all the cancellations collections essentially being dropped by every company he was once working with. Does he still have the star power to like move units like that and everything like that? So as we take a look at Ye's very first year of independency with Yeezy, of course, you know, we had the release of Vultures 1, a collaborative album with Ty Dolla $ign. Now that project was a highly critical success. You did have the #1 project, #1 single. Everybody seemed to really be rocking with the project, all of that. But then you had Vultures 2, which kind of didn't share the same outcome. At the same time, it didn't sell as well, and people weren't as happy, you know, about the mixes. There was accusations of AI, all that good stuff, you know, the narratives. And then of course we have Yeezy clothing and the Yeezy pods. While everybody wasn't a huge fan of the pods, I personally, you know, loved them when it comes to like the clothing and everything like that. We have all the issues of the delayed shipping, but I thought the product was good. So as far as like Yeezy's first year of independency overall, had some highs, some lows. So I'm gonna have to meet him like right in the middle, give him a C grade. So we'll see what the future holds for Yeezy. But as far as his star power, while I would say it's probably not what it once was with all of the corporate backing and everything like that, people are still checking for anything that boy does. We know the new album Bullies on the way, which apparently is supposed to be like self-produced, something we haven't heard from Ye in a long time. So that's a project I'm excited about. And based off the fact that technically Vultures is a collab, this would be technically like his big comeback project. So I think when it comes to Ye, first comes the music. Once the music falls into place, we'll see everything else pick up some motion. So as far as future Yeezy clothing and footwear, at the moment, things are kind of stagnant. There's a lot of gray area. We don't really know what's going on behind the scenes. We did hear that he fired a whole bunch of the senior design team. He's no longer apparently working with his previous manufacturer. So who knows what the future holds. But I would say the fact that he's focused razor sharp on the music right now, I'm assuming that everything else will kind of like fall into place. So as far as like recapturing that same magic that he once had in the sneaker world, independently, I would say it would be very difficult to, you know, move the amount of units and do things on a large scale as they did with Adidas. But I think anything that Ye puts out, any projects, whether it's music, fashion, the world is still going to be checking for it. I don't think people are going to be running out to buy these CDG Air Maxes like the old days, but I think people are still checking for whatever he does. So as far as filling that void in the sneaker market, while you got brands such as Asics, New Balance making huge hurdles, I would say like overall, people really don't gravitate towards them. They don't have that same sense of community and the star power that Ye and Yeezy brought to the table. Like as much as I rock with New Balance and I just try to put y'all on game, y'all just seem to really hate them and just like they have that grandpa sneaker stigma upon them. So I feel like nothing really will ever be able to catch that whole Yeezy bottle, like the wave that was going on with Yeezy and everything like that. But I'm gonna just continue to monitor the whole scene. Of course, I'm not gonna stop covering sneakers. We're gonna be checking from all the different brands. We've been bringing New Balance into the mix. One of y'all was asking me to start bringing Asics into the mix as well. So we'll start to include some Asics updates in there. So as we wrap this up here, this is kind of like my pitch for you guys. If you haven't done so yet, make sure y'all subscribe, you know, for a real authentic sneaker channel that's not only going to cover the scene of sneakers, but also what's relevant here in the culture. And as far as Yeezy, like even though he's kind of like falling from the graces, being canceled and everything like that, people are still checking for whatever Ye's dropping, whether it's music or fashion. So make sure you guys are subscribed, come along for the ride. Just wanted to update you guys currently on what's going on here on this wonderful Saturday, and just a little food for thought. Do y'all still feel like Ye has that same star power that he once had? And if he didn't, I still feel like he still has the attention of everybody, which is still gonna be checking for what he's dropping. So drop your feedback down below. That's very important. I wanna get some good conversations going in the comment sections. And if you guys drop anything insightful, I would love to, you know, engage back with you guys there. So drop your feedback down below, guys. If y'all enjoyed today's update, go ahead and smash that like button. Until next time, stay safe, stay blessed, and I'll catch y'all next time. Love. I'm out.